Hey, what's up? We have a Patreon. I can't tell you what it is because I'm not prepared to do this video. I think it's SOE Tactical Gear. I don't know. Let me look. Yes, it is in fact SOE Tactical Gear. So we launched it today. We had some videos that have been pulled down and we got some strikes on YouTube. So we thought, okay, so they actually deleted the video altogether. So we had to reload it to watch it. We kept it private. And we're not even very clear as to why they deleted it. Anyways, we loaded it on Rumble, which everything does load to Rumble. And then we have a Patreon now, so there's a link in Patreon to the Rumble video, but the Rumble video I think is private. So one of my guys posted on Facebook, hey, Patreon, here's 19. This is what we got the channel strike for. It's not a huge deal, but if you get 3 strikes in a 90-day period, your channel's gone, like removed, that's it. And when you get on their radar, they start going back through past content for things that used to be okay by their guidelines, but they might give you a 2nd and 3rd strike for some videos that have been loaded up there for 5, 6, 7, 10 years. So covering our bases. So a bunch of people are like, hey, right on, I'll join. It's $5 a month, right? People interact with us, $5 a month. We put out a shit ton of content. Instagram, Facebook, MeWe, Locals, Float, True Social, Getter, like we're everywhere. To include YouTube, Patreon, and I think we even got some other video hosting platforms we're starting to mess with. But we're starting to do some private events and private classes and private videos, and people ask questions and we build videos. Even on our memberships on YouTube, we record over 6 hours of content that never goes public. But Patreon, we set this up and some dude's like, so another one? And this is me, of course, my inflection, but what I hear is, so another one? What the fuck, man? I can't even keep up with the levels you guys have. And you put out so much free content that's actionable, I don't need to join anywhere. And I'm sure he didn't say it that way, but it's always funny when somebody kind of puts an insult in and then compliments you in the same sentence, because we call that's a bitch. Yeah, that's a bitch. So my point is, like, if you got some negative shit to say, why don't you just fucking bite your tongue? Like, you know what you're never gonna find on the internet is me on somebody else's page talking shit. You're not even gonna see me on somebody else's page. It's very fucking rare. If I'm drinking and not drunk, but definitely shouldn't drive in the middle of the night, right? And I'm scrolling Facebook, I leave nice comments. I don't like on friends' pages, like if I've met you face to face typically. But it's always weird when somebody who in the same sentence tells you how they value you and they trust your opinion, but I don't need to pay $5 to be able to hear what you guys say. It's baffling. So don't be a bitch. That's really the message here. Like, just stop being a fucking bitch. Don't be a bitch. I don't even give a shit about the $5. I'm like, hey, what's your last order number? He posted 2 hours ago and I commented like, right, I saw the notification while we were getting ready to do these videos here. And I commented, I'm like, hey, what's your last order number? Because I figured money's tight or something. I was gonna refund his last order number, but now that I think about it more, he's just a bitch.